Hello, officer.
Hello, sir.
Can I please see your identification?
Ben.
Thank you very much.
So you've been driving too fast on an 80 zone, and it looks like you're drunk.
80 zone, sir, but do you have any proof that I was driving too fast? Is there a photo?
The proof is not next to you. Just take my word for it. I need to do into this. The proof is not drunk.
And what is this, sir?
The breathalyzer, sir.
A breathalyzer, but these have been discontinued according to the news.
Well, we are the police, and we can do whatever we want to do that you're drinking.
Okay, I'll do it.
So it looks like you 4 times over the limit.
4 times, sir. I understand. I love alcohol, but I've only had 1 beer.
1 beer too many. I'm going to have to write you 3,000 rand fine.
3,000 for speeding, sir.
So like I said, we are the police. We can do whatever we want.
I will take this further, thank you.
Okay, one second drive.
Good day, officer. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir.
I'm very well, thank you. Can I please see your identification?
Daddy.
Thank you very much, officer.
So you can drive using that.
Okay, I want to send out a secret diary. Yes, sir. I've had 1 beer. I doubt that's the limit.
I'm going to use it for information.
Alright.
I'm only going to give you 100 rand ticket, and the blood test.
Okay, that sounds fair. Thank you very much, officer. I will do so. Thank you, officer.
As you can see, the enactment was done the right way and the wrong way. The following procedures should be followed. The fine amount should be fair and reasonable. You can view the amount you've been fined if you think you have been unreasonably fined at sarocks.co.za. Don't be intimidated by the Metro Police. They cannot just fine you the way they want. 99% of fines are not legitimate.
Go.
In 2011, the breathalyzer test has been discontinued and found that it's unreliable. When asked to do a breathalyzer test, you may refuse. Insist on a blood test. Blood tests should only be done when intoxicated at a hospital by a valid practitioner or every 15 minutes by an experienced police officer if intoxication is not severe.
Go.
The identity should contain the following: the surname, the name, number, and the district for jurisdictional purposes. If the identity does not contain these things, you have the right to drive away and they may not arrest you.
When pulled over and instructed that you were speeding, you have the right to ask the officer to view the evidence, which comes in the form of a photograph of your speeding. If they refuse, you can refuse the ticket. Traffic officers must be visible at all times and may not, by law, be hidden from sight. Protest against any punishment if this rule is not applied.
A person who is arrested should take note of the following: the time between the arrest and testing, expiry date of the blood test kit, was the kit clean and open in front of you, was there an officer present during the blood test. Remember the names and surnames of all the officials involved in the blood test. If you are stopped at a roadblock and you are about to be arrested, if the officer can't produce an arresting warrant or a copy thereof, the arrest is illegal.
So, Katie, what did you learn about today?
Well, today I've learned a whole lot of things, right? Like 99% of fines are not valid, so that a police officer, you can't use a breathalyzer test, we can only take blood tests, and it should be done by a medical practitioner.
The biggest thing that I learned today is that if you are involved or pulled off in a roadblock, that they cannot arrest you without an arresting warrant. I mean, I sometimes have a couple of fines that are a bit invalid because I do forget to pay them. That is the most important part.
Wow, that's cool. So I think I hope with this information we're going to help a whole lot of people.
And what we are going to do is we're going to put this film on YouTube and for the whole of South Africa to see. And then, hopefully, like Katie said, we will help a lot of people.